Hi, I'm Sophie, a, dare I say, 28-year-old travel filmmaker, and I love to capture everything through my own lens. A while ago, my friends and I decided to go on a road trip of a lifetime through the Rockies. It's a bucket list destination for me, and even though I've lived in Canada for the last 4 years, it's something I still hadn't ticked off the list. There's a freaking bear on the ice, dude.
You're welcome.
That's crazy. Thank you, bear. We decided to drive all the way from Vancouver to Golden, a whole 7-hour drive, and well, things didn't really go as expected. We got here in Golden. Freaking sick. We just saw a bear. I got the cool guy sunnies on. Insane. It's pretty busy though, to be honest. But man, is it pretty. I've seen those rocks. The dream trip that I was looking forward to, well, it turned out to be an adventure for sure, but maybe not the adventure I was looking forward to. We got to the Airbnb, and it's somebody's house. We don't know if we're in the right. We get scammed. We got scammed.
We did.
We got scammed.
Show it to them.
And we could be in the chicken coop. The chicken coop.
I think that's good here.
That one.
That's our place for the.
That's our place. We're in the chicken coop. Oh no, we don't know what's going on. Do we reckon it's the chicken coop? Have you looked at the pictures? It's the chicken coop?
Yeah.
We're staying in the chicken coop with the chickens. Moo! So, turns out we're staying in a chicken coop tonight. We thought we booked something, and it's a chicken coop. So far so good. We don't need chicken, we don't need eggs, so
you know you never really could quite place when I'm angry and I'm joking. I'm cursing every exit sign of my damn Christ like devotion. Just hoping you might change your mind and behave. Roadkill fun, said how sad.
we got the eggs, so we should be good. I guess trips like these are what some people call character building.
Okay.
Anyway, here's what happened. We booked what we thought was a great Airbnb for the week. It looked super cozy and inviting on the ad. However, just before we decided to go to bed, Frey pulled back the covers to get into bed, revealing not one, not two, but 3 huge spiders. They jumped out at her from under the covers, and when we further investigated the bed, we found spider eggs between the pillows and an infestation on the headboard. Not something you expect to find, and not something you wanted to sleep in. At this point it was like 11:30 p.m, and the host wasn't returning our calls, so we only had one option: find new accommodation, which in peak summer was pretty hard to find. We called multiple hotels with no luck and decided to drive to a Holiday Inn for hopefully something to come through. When we got there was only one room, and there was another couple looking at the room, and for that one room they wanted to charge us $3,000 for the week. So with no other options, we decided to stay there for the night and continue talking to the host and the booking platform in the morning to try and resolve the issue. But surprise, surprise, things got even more complicated. They didn't want to reimburse us even though we hadn't even stayed a single night. They were making false claims of being pressured and that it wasn't a health violation, and when my friend got rashes the day of and after the spider incident. So we decided to pack up, drive to Calgary, and stay in a double bed for the rest of the trip, to at least save the following days from failure. Not the most ideal situation, but with no other options available, this would have to do. So, with very little sleep, a lot of driving later, the trip was back on track. You know, some people want a 9 to 5, a good career, and a house. I just want legs like this.
So call me when it goes to shit. I'll be keeping the past away, but I won't rub your face in it. Swear I won't tell anyone. I don't mind being you didn't. I think it's fine to never move on. I'll keep my ear to the door frame, and I'll keep rooting for your downfall. I'll keep rooting for your downfall. I'll keep rooting.
I got a sausage roll and a bit of carrot cake. What more could you want by a lake, man, you know?
Downfall.
It's trips like this that make you realize how important it is to have great friends around you, to go through things like this, because honestly, it could have completely destroyed our trip and made it one of the worst experiences of my life. However, because we all went through it with a smile on our face and we were in it together, we made the most of what happened and the most of our time left in Banff, to be honest. I always thought there'd be snow. There's no snow. I thought this was a ski resort, bro. What happened to the snow? In the end, we went to Moraine Lake and Lake Louise and even Jasper, and we did it all with a smile. So, honestly, I think if you have a good friend around you, make sure that they know how much you appreciate them, because good friends are really hard to come by, and experiences like this really solidify that friendship.